Hi, it's Marieta. Thanks for tuning in today's video. I'm going to talk about the best path for E2 investors to go from E2 to a green card. Coming up. Alright guys, let's make it happen. In today's video, I want to talk about the number one path to go from E2 visa to a green card, which is the frequently asked question: how do I go from E2 visa to a green card, especially if you are self-employed entrepreneur. So let's get going. Recently, I made a video on EB2 national interest waiver requirements. Highly recommend that you go and watch that video because that video is explaining the requirements. Now, in my opinion, the best way for somebody who is on E2 visa right now, who wants to transition to a green card, is to consider EB2 national interest waiver green card category. In my opinion, this is actually the only way, unless you would qualify for EB5 green card. As you already know, in order for you to apply for EB5 green card, you need to show that you have at least $900,000 of investment into regional center projects or targeted employment areas, or 1.8 million if you want to invest directly into your business. Considering you are running your own business, in that case, we're talking about the higher level of investment here. And you also need to show that you have hired 10 full-time employees. Now, this might be challenging for some because you don't have necessarily 1.8 million to invest, right? Or maybe you haven't created 10 full-time jobs. In that case, you might consider EB2 national interest waiver. Why? Because EB2 national interest waiver is for entrepreneurs who can show that whatever they do is in national interest. In other words, they can establish that their activity, their business, their endeavor is of national importance. So how do you establish this national importance? Well, for example, if you are an investor, chances are you have invested substantial amount of capital to the US economy. Also, chances are you are in a process of investing even more. And chances are that you already created jobs within the US economy. This way, this way you are within the requirement of national importance if you are meeting additional requirements. And one of them is, for example, that you have advanced degree from United States, or you are a member of profession in United States, or you can show that you are extraordinary. Obviously, there is a long list of evidence that you need to submit, but in those videos, EB2 National Interest Waiver series that I created, I am talking about these requirements. So if you are interested, you definitely want to go there and check it out. Now you have to understand that E2 visa, it's a different visa type than EB2 National Interest Waiver. People often ask me, do I need a lawyer for that? And I have to mention that, in my opinion, when you are applying for E2 visa, if you have a proper guidance, of course you can get E2 visa because you are the investor. But with EB2 National Interest Waiver, there is no such a thing as investment requirement. However, you need to establish you have to meet the requirements 3-prong test, which is specifically, in some cases, decided on discretionary basis. So what do I mean by that is that even if you submit everything, even if you submit perfect evidence, still the officers have discretionary power. They can still exercise discretionary power and deny your case. So I highly recommend that you do work with lawyer and you do work with expert, because this is something that people think, and they might be thinking that, yeah, it's just a bunch of documents that I submit and I'm good to go. But that's not necessarily true. Yes, it's a bunch of documents, but this discretionary power can also be exercised with E2 visa cases. In fact, I made a video that is talking about discretionary power of these officers, so I'm going to be linking the video for you. So definitely check it out. And for those who want to learn more about E2 visa, I'm linking here complete playlist for you. For those who want to learn more about EB2 national interest waiver, I'm also linking the playlist here for you. And if you want to discuss your case, you can book a consultation. Link is going to be below this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and stay tuned for upcoming videos. See you soon. Bye.